heard about that, there was no school because flooding, basically. But I live on top of a giant hill, so it's not a problem. But yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, it was the blood drive at our school. Because the medic blood van comes there. I tried to donate. I try and donate every time I see a truck, or anytime it's at the school. I try to donate, okay? But my veins are so deep that they can never find them. I get donated every time since then. They have not been able to find my veins. And the one time I did donate, it took like 30 minutes because my blood kept clotting, which means that I'm not going to bleed out very bad if I get hurt, but it also means I'm bad at giving blood. So, yeah, you win some, you lose some. But I was with my friend today, and she donated a full thing of blood in like less than 5 minutes. I'm scared for her. I'm not going to let her handle paper because I'm afraid a paper cut's going to take her out, you know? I'm like, I don't like how well your blood comes out. Keep that in you, okay? Keep it in you a little bit. My other friends started dropping things because they lost blood from the blood drive. So they just kept dropping things. Yeah, anyway. My other friend didn't eat any meat that day, and they were like, we don't want you to pass out, so yeah. But they said the same thing to me. They were like, did you eat meat? And they're like, I was like, no. And they're like, well, do you think you're going to pass out? And I'm like, no. And my exact words I said to them were, I'm not going to pass out. I'm a sturdy birdie. It didn't end up being a problem, though. I am mad that I got my finger pricked for nothing. Finger pricks aren't that bad, but if I could avoid it, that would be great. But, you know, it is what it is. If you just tuned in, tonight's password is Ray Varner Ford. That's Ray Varner Ford. They're located at 2026 North Charles G. Severs Boulevard. Call them at 865-457-0704. Here's our first call of the night. Here on the Trading Time Primetime, do you have tonight's password?
It's a Ray Varner Ford.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Yes, thank you. First of all, if there's anybody out there that wants to work and willing to work, my son is needing somebody that likes to mow and do landscaping. And they can call me for more details on that. And also, a friend of mine's dad used to own a radio station, and he's got over 4,500 records, and he's got over 1,000 CDs that he wants to sell. Then I have the metal and also the plastic 55-gallon barrels. I have a few of the 5-gallon plastic and metal buckets. I also have a tandem axle trailer. It's rated for 7,000 pounds. I do have the title of this trailer. And also a friend of mine is looking for a 270 bolt action rifle and also a 35 caliber lever action rifle. If anyone out there has one for sale, my number is 406-5684. Appreciate Trading Time. Hope we have a good evening.
Hope you have a good evening as well. Thank you very much for your call.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Alrighty, that number was 406-5684. I dropped my pen. Yeah. I think my aunt is sending me a sticker book in the mail because she got one, and she got one for me because she knows that I love stickers. This might be outing myself for like what car is mine, but my car is covered in stickers. So like if you see a car that's like kind of janky and covered in stickers, that's probably mine. I would say don't steal from it, but there's nothing in it except for I used to have lightsabers in the trunk. I don't know if I took those out. Plastic lightsabers. My friends used to have like lightsaber battles in the parking lot just for fun. I don't know if those are still in there. I have duct tape, that kind of stuff. Yeah. But I do love stickers. That's what I was trying to say. I love bumper stickers. I love regular, they're my favorite. They're so cool. I make them now just to see if I can. I'm pretty good at it, but what is. I was wearing my jazz band t-shirt. I was about to make a comment about that, but I forgot I changed because it had so much cat hair on it. But yeah, now this is the shirt I wore to my cousin's wedding. Yeah. I wore a weird outfit to that wedding. We don't have to get into it. That number, if you would like to call, the person who called in just a second ago was 406-5684. I'm not sure if I said that, but I'm just going to say it again. Tonight's password is Ray Varner Ford. If you're just tuning in, that's Ray Varner Ford. Awesome. Yeah. I was afraid I was going to hit my cat when I was leaving the house today to go to here. I was like, because my cat, I love her, but sometimes I have no faith in her choices. So whenever she's outside and I'm leaving the house, I'm afraid that I'm going to hit her, but I've never hit her before. So, track record says that I won't, but who knows? Tonight's password is Ray Varner Ford. We have a second call. You're on with Trading Time. Do you have tonight's password?
Yeah, Ray Varner Ford.
That is correct.
I want to I need a wood splitter, gasoline, vertical or horizontal one, either one or both. And my number is 865-340-8384.
Awesome. Thank you for calling. You have a great night.
You too. Thank you.
All right. I'm just going to finish writing that up. Awesome. Yep. Ray Varner Ford is the password. I'm just going to keep saying that like a whole lot just for fun and for your benefit. So if people already were busy and then they got on the show and they were like, hey, what's the password? They'll know it without waiting too long through my weird, ridiculous stories. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you see this, but my hair is blue now. Very blue. I did have a little bit of a cry about it. I was kind of sad. I was like, because I decided to dye my hair blue, but then I immediately started crying after I did. So you win some, you lose some. But I have grown to enjoy the blue hair. I think it's pretty cool. My friend says I look like the guy from Onward. That movie with the blue people and their dad turns into like a pair of pants. Something like that. I only remember part of that movie. Oh, we have a call. You're on Trading Time. You got the password?
Yes, Ray Varner Ford.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Yes, I need somebody that might be able to help me out. I ain't got a whole lot of money and things because I had a stroke and cancer. My wife's the only one working, but it needs to be somebody that knows what they're doing and things. I got all the material for the stuff and everything, but I had a contractor come in. I needed some flooring laid and things, and he ripped all my flooring up and tore my sheetrock out and things, and I don't know how to do it and not able to do it since my stroke and things, and I'm needing some help, but I need somebody that knows what they're doing. The last person and stuff, like I said, they ripped it out and went to put it back in and done a real bad job. And if anybody out there could help me out and give me a call, they could give me a call at area code 423-566-0472. Thank you. You have a blessed night.
You have one as well. Thank you. Awesome. Bye-bye. That number was 423-566-0472. Here's another call. You're on with Trading Time. Do you have tonight's password?
Ray Varner Forward.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
I have got two things I want to give away. I've got a part of a pear pole that we had used for a basketball goal, and then I've got the bottom glass to a storm door. anybody wants them, they can have them. And our number is 457-9223. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You have a great night. Alrighty, thank you. Awesome. I was writing that down. Alrighty. We're getting another call. This is a good stream of calls. You're on with Trading Time Prime Time. Do you have tonight's password?
Ray Varner Ford.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Thank you. I've got two old boat motors, a 5.5 Johnson, both of them. One's green and one's maroon colored. They're probably back in the 50s. The motors are messed up, but a lot of good parts on these if anybody happens to be needing parts for an old motor like that. I also have a boat motor, an old bass boat with a 50 Johnson on it I'd like to sell. And I also have a 6-horsepower Evinrude. Hadn't run it in about 15 years. It's been up in the garage in the balcony, so it's been out of the weather. And my phone number is 463-8907, and I'm in South Clanton. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. You have a great night.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That number is 463-8907. Next call. You're on the Trading Time Prime Time. Do you have tonight's password?
Yes, ma'am. Ray Varner Ford.
You got it. Go ahead.
Okay, I have got probably a truckload and a half or more of stuff that's miscellaneous items. Be good for anybody that yard sales or flea markets. It's not junk. It's all real good stuff. There's everything from clothes to Christmas tree and Christmas items to household items and baby toys. I'm asking $150 for all of it. I just need to get it out of my way because I'm not able to do it anymore. And if anybody's interested, they can call 423-377-9423. And if I don't answer, you can leave me a message.
Of course. Thank you. You have a great night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That number is 423-377-9423. Next call. You're on the Trading Time Prime Time. Do you have tonight's password?
Hello?
Hello? You're on the Trading Time. Do you have tonight's password?
Yeah, Ray Varner Ford.
You got it.
How you doing, Charlotte?
I'm doing
Doing
good.
all right?
I'm doing good.
Did you enjoy this day?
I did very much. How about you?
Yeah, I worked in all day, but yeah, I enjoyed it. It was great. I loved it. Heck, I was running around in a T-shirt and shorts today.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah, that's pretty good. No. But anyway, this is what I got tonight. I have a trolling motor. It is a foot trolling motor for a boat. It will push a big aluminum boat, 16-footer. It's a 30-pound truss. I want $200 for it. Or if somebody's got a little Derringer out there and they want to trade for it, or another gun, I would do something like that. And then I have a kitchen stove. It's an electric stove. I'll take $100 for that if somebody needs a stove. And then I have a utility trailer. And I've been telling everybody for a week, if I go get paint and paint it, I want more money. Well, I want $300 for it now because it is painted. It did look junky, but it was a work trailer. But now it looks pretty. So, $300 for it. Maybe even best offer on it now. And then I have, let me see. I have, oh gosh, I got a bunch of stuff on it. Oh, I got a diamond toolbox for a back of a truck, full size. Somebody needs something like that. $75 on that thing. I let that go for that. And let me see. Oh, I got a set of boots, cowboy work boots, guys. Listen up. They're size 10.5 cowboy work boots. They're an H&H boot. They're brand new. They're over $200. Look them up on your phone. You'll see. They're over $200 for them things. I will take $45 for that set. They are leather, steel toes, and they are a work boot. And they are a H&H size 10.5. $45 on them. Then give me a call at 423-494-5600.
423-1678. That's 423-494-1678. Scarlett, I do appreciate it. You have a good night.
You have a good night as well. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. The number was 423-494-1678. Awesome. Oh, here's something funny. I thought that once you graduated, you had to keep going to school. Like, after the graduation date, there's some time after that where the rest of the people who weren't seniors are going to school still. It's just like 10 days, but I thought you were supposed to still do that, but most people didn't, because what's the point? You already graduated. But my dad told me that you're really not supposed to be there. Like, they will escort you off of campus if you do, because then you're like an adult that's not supposed to be there. So yeah, I thought you were just supposed to keep going, but most people didn't want to. So I was like, what is the protocol on this? So I guess I know now. Pretty awesome. I guess now would be a great time for a commercial break. I'm going to try and take a commercial break. We'll see how it goes, but we might be back in just like 2 seconds. So we will see. Bye-bye. Well, I guess we're back. That didn't work very well. But, looks like we have some calls. We'll take that. You're on with Trading Time Prime Time. Do you have tonight's password?
Ray Vaughn Ford.
You got it.
I've got a Ready Vista carriage for sale. I have a 2016 F-250 truck for sale. I have a 2000 Nissan Altima for sale. 208 Nissan Altima for sale. I have a 2011 Chevy Malibu Classic for sale. I have a 98 S10 pickup truck for sale. I have some dog kennels. I have an ice cream machine. I have some used dog houses, wood and plastic. I have some horse saddles, new and used. I have some camel saddles. I have a pony wheel, and I have and the number is 865-443-7696. I'm also looking for a contractor to do a turnkey house, and the number is the same, 865-443-7696. Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Thank you very much. You have a great night. Awesome. That number was 865-443-7696. Give me a second. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the stuff. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of screwdrivers over here. And scissors. And screws and stuff. I assumed there'd be screws with screwdrivers, but, whatever. Pretty cool. Here's a call. You're on with Trading Time Prime Time. Do you have tonight's password?
Red 1 and 4.
You got it. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm looking for a truck for my buddy, and he needs one, or a van or a truck, either one. And my phone number is 865-221-2219, and his number is 865-999-8200. 9387664. And he needs to get him a truck tonight, or get him a van. And somebody had a van owner is wanting for sale. If he still got it, tell him give us a call up here.
All right.
And okay, now thank you, and you have a good afternoon.
Thank you. You have a great one as well. Awesome. The first number was 865-221-2219. The second one was 865-938-7664. All right. Cool. I don't think there's going to be NASCAR tonight because of the difficulties. Sorry. I don't know how to say words. Due to the difficulties of the technical kind, there's going to be no NASCAR. Sorry that my voice went all stuttery for a second. I don't know where that came from. Yeah, technical difficulties. I don't know why I said it so weird. I think my brain was combining technical and difficulties together into one word. And yeah, let's just forget it never ever happened. Yeah. If you would like to call into the show, you can call us at 865-457-1380 or 877-711-4005 or 865-577-4885. All right. Yeah. So I guess we're just going to keep on rolling with the show. Tonight's password is Ray Varner Ford, of course. That is Ray Varner Ford. Call them at 2026 North. Oh, no, don't call them at their address. Call them at 865-457-0704. But you can find them at the address 2026 North Charles G. Severs Boulevard. They have new Fords and used inventory. See Ray Varner today. Call them at 457-0704, like I said. Yeah, pretty sweet. I'm going to turn down my headphones and turn this back up. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to get I'm multitasking here. I'm multitasking multitasking up a storm. Let's try and get oops. All right, let's get the folder. Is that it? Ta-da! Okay, here it is. Since I can't find the commercials, we're going to do our own commercials, if I can find some. Nope, that's no longer a thing. I'm going to circle that. The Oak Ridge Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Beta Program will resume helping community members complete and file their tax returns free of charge next month. The 2021 Vita Tax Center will be open on Tuesday, February 9th at the United Way of Anderson County at 728 Emory Valley Road in Oak Ridge. The center will be open Tuesdays through Saturdays with new hours. Those new operating hours will be from 1 to 6 p.m. Tuesdays through Fridays and from 10 a.m. to 12:30 a.m. on Saturdays. This year, there will be no evening hours. For the that's not even my fault. They just spelled it safely instead of safety. For the safety of both taxpayers and volunteers, excuse me, the center will be operating on a virtual basis with no face-to-face contact. Instead, IRS paperwork with instructions will be available outside of the United Way entrance. Taxpayers will pick it up, take it home, and complete the paperwork before returning it along with all required forms to a designated container. IRS certified volunteers will then complete and file those tax returns at no charge to the taxpayer. Officials point out that the paperwork can be picked up and returned only during times when the Vita Tax Center is open. For more information, call UWAC at 865-483-8431 or visit www.uwac.org. Sorry. Oh, I dropped the pen. Oh no, I got it on my shirt. No, wait, that's just a hole in my shirt. Okay. Roller coaster ride of emotions. Let's try and figure this out real quick. I swallowed some dust. I'm so sorry. My lungs are not having fun today. What? I'm really trying here. I don't know how to find this. I don't know how to do commercials. Oh no. Okay, I'm just gonna say a whole lot while I try and do this. Please. Just bear with me. I'm trying. What? Where is it? Oh no. There's so many windows. Oh no. It's okay. Oh, there it is. Is that it? I don't know. What? Continue? Did I do it? I think I did it, but we have calls right now, so let's take those. You're on with Trading Time Prime Time. Do you have tonight's password?
Red wine Ford.
Go ahead. That's correct.
I'm looking to buy a Model 12. I'm looking for something 32-inch mile on it. Phone number is 865-242-5799.
All right. Thank you for calling. You have a great night.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Next call. We have two. You're on Trading Time Prime Time. Do you have tonight's password?
Red wine Ford.
You're on you got it.
You was gonna tell me I was on Trading Time again.
Yeah, I did. You got me. I was about to do that.
I got you.
Yep.
No problem. Me and my son and I was looking for some yards to mow for this summer. You can be reached at 865-312-0058.
All right. Well, thank you very much for calling. You have a great night.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. All right. Here's round 2 of me trying to do a commercial break. Let's see if it works.
Bud Ford.
Don't act like I didn't keep the box. I have the box for everything I bought since 5th grade.
Jerry Broadway.
You can't be going to Chunky G's to gamble.
Together, they are Bud and Broadway. Mornings on Knoxville's 96.7 Merle. Bud Ford.
Don't act like I didn't keep the box. I have the box for everything I bought since 5th grade.
Jerry Broadway.
You can't be going to Chunky G's to gamble.
Together, they are Bud and Broadway. Mornings on Knoxville's 96.7 Merle.
Well, that didn't work, but I think we did 2 random, I don't know, something. We did something, but who knows? I tried. I really did. Here's a call. You're on with Trading Time Prime Time. Do you have tonight's password?
I think it's Red wine Ford.
Exactly.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty great.
I know your computer ain't doing worth flip, is it?
It's okay. We're figuring it out.
I can fix that. I got a hammer right there.
Well, I got a screwdriver right here. I could probably fix it.
And if that ain't big enough, I got another one.
Yeah. I'll bring a sledgehammer.
Yeah, I got a sledgehammer. Heck yeah, buddy. Hey, I'm still missing my dog.
Oh.
Bad burn it. No dog gone.
That is sad to hear.
Yeah. It's a gray lab. His name is Rex. He'd been in the North Clinton area, pump house, cow hauler, Dolly, Offutt, over in that area. And if anybody's seen a gray lab, well, he's got a real thick black collar on. It's like a choke collar, but they're made out of nylon. And he can give me a call at 865-247-1704.
Well, I hope you find your dog soon.
Yeah, hey, Scarlett.
Yeah?
If anybody can show me that where that dog is, I'll give him $100.
Oh, all right. That's a proper reward.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
All right. You have a good evening.
Well, thank you very much. You have a great night.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye. Alrighty. Yeah. I shouldn't have checked my notifications. I get so many weird texts just during this show. Like, everyone's normal. They're just talking about how their day went. Not really, but, stuff like that. Normal stuff. Their school, how things are going. And then I get the weirdest texts directly during the show. I should not even look at my notifications. Because, it'll pop up in a little notification bubble. And, my brain will be like, hey, what's that? Is it an emergency? And I look over, and it's not something fit for the air of the radio, but... I can't say it, but, it's terrible. It's terrible from all directions. Suddenly everyone I know is texting me with something weird. But nonetheless, I shall continue with the show, like I didn't just get a very weird text. Anyway, the number of the person who just called is 865-247-1704. Sorry for my coughing fit earlier in the show. I think I ate a dust bunny or something. If you'd like to call into the show, tonight's password is Ray Varner Ford. Call them at 865-457-0704. Of course, that's 865-457-0704. You can go check them out in person at 2026 North Charles G. Severs Boulevard. That's their address. I didn't mean to say in person. I meant in real life, I guess, to their address. I don't know if anything's in person anymore. That's like a coronavirus phrase now. I don't know. You probably have to wear a mask or something. I don't know. I'm so confused by the world today, but it's okay. I'm trying. I guess I'm not going to do commercials today, but that's okay. I'll talk. I'll just keep talking. You won't even notice. I'll just keep talking about whatever strikes my fancy, I guess. We were talking today about a guy called Diogenes. He was like a philosopher back in ancient philosopher times, where that was a career path, was to be a philosopher, and you just talked about, I don't know, philosophy, and people were like, wow, here's money, basically. I don't know, maybe that's still a thing you can do today, be a philosopher. Maybe that's a fun thing to do. But anyway, Diogenes was a philosopher. He wasn't very nice. He was basically if you made a feral, something with rabies into a person, a human being, and if you took a wild, mangy animal and made it a person, that's what this guy was. He was just off the rails. He would bite people. He would just live in the streets. He lived in a giant jar in the middle of the road. It was crazy. But still, nonetheless, he had some good philosophic ideas. And he got mad at this one guy. I think it was Plato. He was saying, define man, and he defined man as a featherless biped. Biped meaning you walk on two legs. So Diogenes pulled all of the feathers out of a chicken, and he showed up to this guy's lecture, and he screamed to everyone, "Behold, a man," while he held a featherless chicken. because he described it as a featherless biped. So technically, that was that. I've done a lot of research on Diogenes, not for school purposes, just because it's funny. I can't say a lot of the stuff he did, also because this is the radio. But he was crazy. You should look him up. You can't call in and talk about what he's done, but you should look him up. He's pretty funny. We were talking about that today, and it led to a lot of funny conversations about, like, just yelling, "Behold a man," to anything. Or we would go up to our guy friends and be like, "Behold a man," just for fun. So yeah, that was pretty fun. Yeah. Jeez. Now that I'm realizing that, like, I need some commercials to think of stuff to talk about, you know? But it's okay. I'll just come up with it on the fly. I'll think fast. Let me check and see if I got an answer from the person. Nope. But it's okay. I feel like I'm going to cough again, but I'm not going to. I'm going to clear my throat. I'm dying. I'm not dying, though. I'm just joking. My hands are kind of blue from where I dyed my hands. I dyed my hair, not my hands. But I didn't use gloves, and I probably should have used gloves. So my hands were purple for a good bit, but now it's just like my nails are purple. I have a lot of pen marks on my hand from this show. I just keep hitting myself with the pen, the end of the pen. So yeah, cool. If you'd like to call into the show, you can call us at 865-457-1380 or 877-711-4005 or 865-577-4885. If you would like to call into the show, we're nearing the end of the show, so you might want to get your last calls in. There's 19 minutes left, so it's not too little amount of time. There's definitely a time for a bunch more calls. But yeah, go ahead and start getting them in so you don't accidentally miss the 7 o'clock, because that's when I'm going to leave. Excuse me. So at 7 o'clock, there isn't going to be an outro. I'll just be saying goodbye, see you all later, and then it'll go right into music. If you didn't hear it, there's going to be no NASCAR tonight due to technical difficulties. So yeah. Let's see. If you would like to call into the show, tonight's password is Ray Varner Ford. That's Ray Varner Ford, RAYVARNER FORD. Here's a call. You're on with Trading Time. Do you have tonight's password?
Ray Varner Ford.
You got it. Go ahead.
Okay, I got 9 used parts mowers, riders. My number is 405-3011. Randy. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. You have a great night. Bye-bye. That number was 405-3011. Awesome. Me and my mom started a new show. It's like on Hulu. It's one of those Hulu original shows where, like, it's only on Hulu because they're the ones who made it. It's pretty fun, but we don't have a way to watch, like, streaming on the big TV. Well, we do, but it's complicated. You need, like, a hotspot, and then you need to connect it, and then it's a whole thing, and I'm bad at working that. I think you all are very well acquainted with how well I do with technology, just from this show alone. But yeah, and so we just basically, I have a Bluetooth speaker, so I'll just set up the phone and have a big speaker with it, so you can hear the sound really well, but you just have to squint a little bit at the show, which is okay. And me and my mom, it's just me and my mom, so, like, we can just, like, sit next to each other on the couch. It's pretty fun. But yeah, it's fun when we like a show together, because me and my mom have different tastes in shows. She likes more, what's it called? I forgot what it's called. Bridget Jones. She likes that kind of Bridget Jones stuff. And I more like I don't know, sci-fi, that kind of stuff. Sci-fi, adventure, that kind of stuff. But we kind of meet in a very weird middle ground. Apparently, if you take the middle ground between sci-fi adventure and Bridget Jones, apparently it's true crime. That's the middle ground that me and my mom meet at. We watch TV shows on public television about people getting murdered, I guess. It's not a fun subject, but me and my mom are always pretty good at guessing the whodunit. Like, I got suspicions about you. I think you done it. And usually we're kind of on it. But yeah, so apparently that we'll watch that together. But yeah, if you have rabbit ears like we do, it's like, you know, it's mostly just Frasier and MASH and like Laugh Funniest Home Videos, but like off-brand Funniest Home Videos. It's pretty fun though. We watch a lot of DVDs too. I'm just going on a ramble about what shows I watch with my mom. Yep, I'm a real teenage rebel watching TV with my mom. It's okay. I don't really want to be a teenage rebel. Tonight's password is Ray Varner Ford. If you didn't catch it, that's Ray Varner Ford. Call them at 865-457-0704. Let me put my headphones back on. All right, you got it. Yeah. Let's see. I just added a bunch of patches to my hoodie. I've had like 3 different patches for a while now, and I finally put them on my hoodie. One of them is a junior ranger patch from when I completed like a course in the national park, and I ended up becoming an official junior ranger. It's for like 10-year-olds, but I always kept the patch, and I finally put it on something. It's a badge of honor. Here's a call. You're on with Trading Time. Do you have tonight's password?
Yeah, Ray Varner Ford again.
You got it.
Darling, I meant to tell you about, I like your blue hair.
Well, thank you.
If I had hair, I would color it blue.
You should. Do you have a beard?
What I do have left is gray, so.
Well, that makes it easier to dye.
Yeah.
You don't have to bleach
We'll have to take care of that, won't we?
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, I'd have to come down there and get on live so I can show everybody.
Yeah, make sure to wear gloves, though. That was my mistake.
All right, buddy. Have a good evening.
All right, thank you. Awesome. Yeah, I think after I got over the initial crisis I had after dyeing my hair blue, I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I'm down with it. Last time I dyed my hair, you all remember, it was like pink in a chunk on the front. I dyed it, and it was like processing. You know how you'll have to leave the dye in your hair? It was like that because we left it in my hair, and then we had to go shopping. So I just had like, my hair was slicked back with a bunch of hair color, and we just went to the grocery store like that. We're getting the ingredients for this thing we saw on the internet, which is like you mix together like blue Gatorade with all of these sour candies, and it just makes like the most disgusting yet like caffeinated drink you've ever had. It's called like battery acid or something like that. It's just a terrible drink, but we decided to make it. It was terrible. I think a dog stuck its face in mine, and then I still drank it, so it was not a good drink. I ended up abandoning it at someone's house just because I didn't want to deal with it anymore. But that's just, we're not going to talk about that. But my hair was like covered in dye at the store, and it wasn't just me. We all decided to dye our hair that night, all except for one. Parents would not approve of them dyeing their hair. Like, they would get killed. Their parents were not gonna be down for that. We only have 11 minutes left in the show. Oh, how time flies when you're having fun. I went British there for a second. Yeah, I'm surprised I've been able to talk this long for just talking. I'm not even talking to a person. I'm just talking to myself here. I'm gonna go crazy one of these days. I'm just kidding. I'm mentally healthier than a lot of people in mental capabilities, I guess. I don't know. I was really sad this morning, and I was like, this has no reason. If there's no reason for me to be sad, I gotta go through what could actually be the reason for it. Like, your body sometimes makes you sad for no reason. If you didn't sleep enough, or you're not hydrating. I looked back and I was like, why am I so sad? Oh, I haven't eaten a vegetable in a couple days. So I ate some baby carrots and the sadness went away. I literally just needed some vitamins. I needed literal just vitamins, and then I was fine again. Sometimes you gotta treat your brain like you're taking care of like a monkey. But anyway, if you would like to listen to the show over the radio, we are on the following frequencies. We're on AM 1380 and FM 101.1 on WYSH. We're also on AM 960 on WQLA. All right. If you would like to watch the show over the internet, we are on the following websites. Just type them into your web browser or something, and it'll come up, and you listen there. The websites are as follows: WYSHradio.com, WYSHTV.com, and BBBTV12.com. I'm going to go back through this folder just because we have like 10 minutes left, and I'm going to mark out the ones that are no longer relevant. Excuse me. I'll cross that out because that's like a month old. Vita, are they still taking taxes? I'm not sure. Is it still tax season? I don't know. Oh, I went to the North Lake cleanup. Speaking of these things, I almost wore the free t-shirt that I got here, but then I was like, nah, I'll save that for some other time. It went pretty well. Actually, it didn't go that great. It was very stormy, and there was geese that were very mad at us for no reason. I think we were somewhere near their nest, so there was like, it was raining on us, and there was geese hissing at me. I don't know why I was even trying to say that it went well. It did not. There was, like, my dad had to, like, shoo the geese away so we could pick up the trash on the shoreline. And I'm like, we're trying to clean up your house for free. Can you stop being mean to us? Like, this goose really had a problem with us being there. And it was, like, all rainy and dreary, and we were all soaked to the bone. But we did clean up the shore, so I felt good about that, being, I don't know, courteous person to the environment or something. But yeah, I'm going to cross that out. This one I think just went expired. I'm just gonna start singing. We have 8 minutes left in the show. I'm just gonna start singing. I'll sing all the songs my mom got tired of me singing. I got this one song from Greece stuck in my head for so long. It's been months that she just is very tired of it. She's very ready for me to stop singing it. At this point, I'm just singing it to annoy her at this point. And I don't have to worry about her listening into the show because I think she's out with her friend. Her friend from out of town finally came back into town. So she's probably busy hanging out with him. So I guess I'll have to entertain myself and make myself some pizza rolls when I get home. Not that she makes me dinner. We make each other dinner, you know, trading off duties. Yeah. Look, I think that one still is a good announcement. That one's for Medic. Just sign up for a blood drive. They need a lot of blood because of COVID. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. The gist of it is go to Medic blood drive and just do that. I would do it, but I can't because my veins are so terrible. They told me to start drinking a lot of water, and I tried to drink a lot of water, but it wasn't enough water. So I'm just going to have to drink a gallon of water for 3 days before I go and give blood and see how that goes. We only have 6 minutes left in the show. I might actually start singing. I can't believe I did this whole show without commercials. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of an accomplishment. I'm going to brag about that. just talking for an hour straight. That's pretty cool. But yeah, it's this last 6 minutes where I'm gonna forget everything and not know what to say. It's gonna be utter silence, and I'm just gonna be like, I should go ahead and pull up cricket sounds on YouTube and just like get ready to play crickets. Hold on. I'm really curious about whether I can do that. I feel like there's probably like a 10-hour version of just crickets playing that you can just have to go to sleep to. Something like that. Cricket sounds. Cricket sound effects. Cricket sounds for sleeping. Cricket sounds 10 hours. I called it. These are all for sleeping. I wanted cricket sounds for comedic effect. I'm gonna do cricket sound effect. Okay. This is what I'm going to play for the last 5 minutes of the show, by the way. It's just going to be that. All right, have a good night. I'm just kidding. That's not what we're going to do. But I'm glad I found that. That was a perfect sound effect. And I'm glad there was no ads. I didn't want to play a Chili's ad on the radio because, you know, they have to pay for that. If they want us to advertise for them, Chili's has got to pay for it. But I guess I kind of just advertised Chili's by mentioning them. People say any news is good news. Any news, media news is good. All of it. I forget the saying. Something like that. Yeah, I can't believe I just played cricket sound effects. I hope you all enjoyed the cricket sound effects. That's pretty good. I'm going to save that video, and anytime someone says something stupid to me, I'm just going to play that. That's why I always have a speaker, is so I can do that. Yeah. And to play September by Earth, Wind, and Fire. You know, those are the two things. I'm actually thinking I'm just going to save that, and anytime someone texts me something weird, I'm going to send that video to them. So they have to click on it and then see it. Oh, we have a call. Sweet. You're on with Trading Time. Do you have tonight's password?
Ray Varner Ford.
You got it.
That saying is no news is good news.
Oh, well, thank you. I was looking for that one.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. I was struggling there.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, thank you. That was very nice of you to remind me, because I am bad at remembering sayings. Like, you know, the early bird catches the worm. I'm not good at remembering this. Apparently I remembered that one, though. Mostly because I don't follow that one. I stay up way later than I should, and then wake up at the same time every day because I have to go to school. I actually didn't sleep at all last night, and I took 2 Benadryl. Explain that to me. Benadryl is like horse tranquilizer. How was I still awake the whole night? I'm so mad about that. But I guess I'll sleep good tonight. I'm mad at the sleeping guy. Mr. Sandman. I can't be mad at Mr. Sandman. I'm going to start putting papers away just because, I don't know, reasons. Yeah, again, there's not going to be NASCAR tonight, so don't even try to listen to NASCAR. It's not going to be on here. Maybe it's somewhere else. I don't know, but it's not on here. And there's not going to be an outro, so it's just going to be me saying goodbye, and then we're going straight into music. Wonderful music. Sound of music. Blah, 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 the sound of music. Yeah, I have a little sticky note here for the music. Yeah, I shouldn't have picked the sticky note up. Now I don't know where it goes. That looks right. It's fine. It's fine.